Good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what it is. It's like 11 o'clock my time, and I am utterly exhausted. Once again, apparently this is the game to play when I am just beat down. Had some family stuff going on. Had to go visit a relative who is sadly in the hospital and not looking very well. And that was kind of a surprise trip yesterday, which was about 7 hours probably in the car. And a very emotional time outside of that. I got back to my house and the power immediately went out about 10 minutes after I got home, so that kind of sucked. I had to take care of the dog and, take care of my own business in the dark. And didn't even get to say hello to my girlfriend who was staying up to talk to me after I'd gotten back from the drive. So that was kind of a bummer. Anyway, long story short, even the day before that, there was some stuff, and I'm just tired. It's been just kind of a long few days, a lot of time spent in the car, a lot of social activity, and I'm kind of exhausted. So that means it's time for some Grim Dawn. Or at least it will be when OBS decides to catch up, and there we go. We got to level 3 last time. We got a basic demolitionist dude started. But, haven't done like a whole lot yet. I just kind of wanted to pop in and take a look at it, and I'm finding myself feeling real interested in playing now since the last time. The urge to play an ARPG has come back. Feeling pretty good about it. One thing I want to check, I don't know if enemies respawn in areas. Ah, it looks like they do. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. I'd sort of thought that once you kind of killed everybody, that would be it, and it would just save your overall progress. But apparently, it's kind of like Diablo 3 in that regard, that when you quit out and join back, you will have new things to kill, even in places where you've already been. So that's alright, I don't mind that at all. It means you can kind of go where you want, when you want, and all that. Can't let me enter. You need to be cleared before the captain. Cleared by the captain before I let you through. And we're already working for the captain, so I don't know if we can go back to where we left off by going through this rift. We had a rift, but no, that does not work. Okay, so we do have to slog back through some of what we've done here. That's okay, not a problem. And level 4. I do enjoy this large, what is this? Draining scrap metal great axe of the desert. I like how he just swings it like a baseball bat. It's very unceremonious, just thwack, thwack, thwack. Pretty great. That's interesting. I noticed that every time I'm hitting guys, my energy down here is going down slightly. Apparently actually attacking drains your energy a little bit. Or maybe having magic effects on the weapons does that? I don't know. It doesn't do that when I fire a gun, interestingly enough. I know very little about the mechanics of this game. As I said before, I played it a little bit. Did I sell everything? Yeah, I guess I more or less did. I played this when it was still in early access for only a couple of hours, and just decided I was going to wait because I was playing Diablo 3 at various intervals. It's like, I don't need another one of these. I'm just going to wait until the full release, which I did, and here we are. Okay, this has... Oh, I see. That has 7% energy burn. That must be why every time I use it, it's using a little bit. Poison damage and physical damage converted to acid damage. That seems okay. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, and I need to be upgrading myself here. I wanted to use these boots, and I need more physique. Is that going to give me enough? No. That's right. But I can use these grips, I guess. Where do those go? Okay. Alright, this is all coming back to me. It's familiar. Don't really know if I need to be like picking up all these things. I don't know how the economy in this game works at all. Oops. My mouse still has that double click problem, unfortunately. So it doesn't always work to just hold it down the way that you think it should. Just kind of a drag. This guy's a little tougher than I remember. Ow. Oops. I don't even remember what that does. What my little secondary skill does. I want to say it makes them confused or something? Which, unfortunately, I don't know what that even means. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys. I guess maybe until I kill him, they keep spawning. Oops. Okay, got some goodies. Food ration. Now is that just like an auto consume type pickup? Already. Yeah, alright, not really finding anything particularly. Holy smokes, look at that. Wow. Plus 49 damage. That is nuts. I wasn't really planning to go that heavy into physique, but holy cow. That's really something. Okay, we went in here, and did we find... No, we did not. This is the... I think I said he was a food critic for some reason, but apparently not. Inquisitor. Inquisitor Creed, first entry. I am currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps of this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken up lodging at a small, squalid tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I'm weary from my hurried travels, but I feel as if there is a strange pressure and electricity in the air. It's almost akin to the still before a thunderous summer gale. But yet the sun shines and not a cloud is to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut I feel that something terrible will soon come to pass. And we'll get his second entry here. As I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp in the old grove west of Devil's Crossing, where strange animal attacks have left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. Upon arriving, I received a somber greeting from the foreman, who informed me that the bitten workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals, 2 gray foxes and a hound suffering some sort of horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and a strange green vapor emanated from the remains. Shortly afterwards, 3 lumbermen fell ill. Their mental state rapidly deteriorated. It appears that my presence in this region is most warranted. I wonder if that guy's actually, like, still around somewhere. Or, if that's him dead. Hard to say. And I don't know what this untouched meal is supposed to do. It probably just gives you health, right? Yeah. Which I did not need. Maybe it restores Constitution? Constitution, the little yellow overlay over your health, kind of works differently. I don't remember that being in the game when I first played it, which I think I also mentioned during our first session. But it seems like kind of a cool system. I really need to get a new mouse. This is going to get old fast. It's not like totally detrimental in terms of playing this game, like it's possible, but it's going to get real frustrating in any moments of greater difficulty, I can tell already. Okay, so this is the... Is this the swamp over here, I think? Oh, come on. Oh, look, it's a dude. I don't remember there being a person out here before. We're all going to die out here. Calm down, where are you from? Staying with a group of survivors down in Devil's Crossing, you know, the old prison, but supplies started running low. I volunteered to go scavenging around Lower Crossing. Figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. I actually do remember this. Though I can't hear their maddening skittering anymore, I suppose I have you to thank for that. It doesn't matter, though. The area was overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. The way back should be clear now. Or I suppose I could open a rift gate. A what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of, but mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've seen up in Burwich, but you don't seem to have a look of a taken about you. I suppose this is my only option. So we'll send him back via rift gate. So I guess now we can, once we actually get into Devil's Crossing proper, because I'm not actually positive, but my understanding is that, where is it here? Is that we haven't gotten into Devil's Crossing proper. Oh, I didn't realize clicking on that would actually warp me. Like I think this is just sort of the outer area, and like this is maybe like the town proper. Oh, actually, it says Burwich Prison. Okay, yeah, so this must be where everyone's holding out, and this is like sort of the little outer area. Well, while I'm here, I may as well sell off some of my crap.
Give you a good price for what I've got left.
How does this compare to the one we got on? I don't know. I like the look of the other one better, so we'll stick with that for now. I guess I can sell this. Quilted circlet. I kind of don't think I'm going to be going that hardcore into physique, so I'm guessing I'll end up with something better at some point. I can probably just sell this. Keep everything clear.
Put it to good use.
So, can I just warp back? It appears so. Is this where I was? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, alright, cool. Good deal. What does this do again? Let me take a look at this. A blinding light temporarily confuses enemies and disrupts their ability to defend themselves. Reduce target's defensive ability for 6 seconds. I guess I don't really know what that means in any substantive terms. I get the gist, but I don't know what confusion actually disrupts, I guess. Interesting that these Rift Scourges and the zombies don't like each other. This is very, 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 very Diablo 2-esque music, for sure. Little frame rate drop there as I stumbled into this. So I guess this is like the permanent, you know, fast travel point. Yeah, this mouse thing is getting old. I'd like to find a way to fix it, but I have not had any luck attempting to fix it on my own thus far, which is a shame because I really do like this mouse. But later today I may have to see if I can't figure out how to fix it. I've heard something about like sticking like some masking tape, I want to say, somewhere in the switch, and that's supposed to work. Some people said you could do it by discharging static. I didn't have any luck with that option, just unplugging it. This is a wired mouse. I also have a wireless one, which I broke in attempting to fix, which is a real bummer, because that was a really nice mouse and it wasn't that old. I actually feel real bad about that. My girlfriend bought me that mouse, and it was real nice. Oh, I see, I can destroy these. Die already? Come on. Then we get a crystal. We leveled up again. How about some spirit? I don't know. What's cunning do? Bonus physical damage, bonus pierce damage, bonus duration damage. Improves your combat technique, increase physical pierce, bleed, and internal trauma damage. Increase your chances of landing melee and ranged attacks and critically hitting enemies. Okay. Spirit increases the flow of energy into your being and allows you to withstand the spiritual burden of using more powerful enchanted items. Spirit also magnifies the damage of magical attacks. Let's see, and yeah, this lets you wear better gear and I guess gives you like extra health and regen. And the ability to avoid being critically hit. That's interesting. We'll beef up our cunning there, I guess. Why not? And we found a crystal. Crystalline shard still lingering with ethereal power can be used in the creation of arcane items. Alright, good deal. Who doesn't love a good arcane item? I do remember this. I did go through this the very first time I played the game. Shrewd Musty Tome of Readiness. It's a magical offhand item. That's kind of cool. Extra cunning, offensive and defensive ability. I don't know. Perhaps we should look at this. Chance to hit and chance to crit. A higher offensive ability increases your chance of successfully landing attacks and spells, scoring critical hits, and the damage of critical hits. An offensive ability lower than your opponent's defensive ability will greatly increase your chance to miss. Okay. Offensive ability is affected by skills, items, and cunning. Defensive ability allows you to avoid enemy hits more often, decreases the chance of suffering a critical hit, and reduces the damage taken when you are critically hit. Defensive ability is affected by skills, items, and physique. Okay. What about armor rating? Less damage you will take from physical attacks, the higher it is. Bonuses on skills and on non-armor pieces are added to all armor slots. Okay. Interesting. So I have nothing on my shoulders. Alright, well. Let's see. DPS, average damage per second for your left mouse button and right mouse button abilities against a single target, modified by cooldown and all bonuses from equipment and skills. Okay. Does not factor in enemy defenses. Okie dokie, interesting. Oh, this just takes me back down there. But yeah, I did go through Burial Hill and kill the boss and all that stuff the first time I played through the game. Tainted Hound. Have to euthanize these poor doggies. Suffering from this taint. That's no good. A searing ember. What is that? Ring. An everlasting ember from a burnt down home. Used in all weapons. Rings. I'm telling you, I'm really tired. Used in all weapons, shields, and caster offhands. It's partial component. I don't know what partial component means. 1 of 3. Does fire damage... 1 to 2 fire damage adds plus 4% fire damage and physical damage converted to fire damage. So I guess it's a gem? It looks like a ring. Doesn't it? Maybe that's just me. Looks like a ring. But I guess not. So I guess if you have like a... Oops. A socketed item of some sort? I guess? Or can I just like stick it in here? No. Nope. Maybe this has socketed items. I don't really know how all this works. Okay, that's a little thing telling me where my quest is. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. Yeah, this is coming back to me. Oh, hello. These guys are having a party in there. Come on, mouse. Do something. This guy's unpleasant. Yeah, I remember all this. I remember these enemies. Some iron bits and a saw blade. Well, why don't we go deal with our quest here? Try and make some hard, definable progress. Uh-oh. Pop a potion there. Try and reduce the numbers of these guys a little bit. Nah, that's not working. This thing is making them too quick. We'll just bust this up. We have tons of potions, so it's not really like a problem. Hate to have to click like this, but holding it down just with this mouse does not work correctly. Which is a real drag. Actually using a keyboard shortcut to move, since that's a little bit more reliable. Just go kill this thing. Oops. Well, that didn't work. Hopefully you guys can't hear me annoyingly clicking. I have a much better mic than I did, but it still picks up a little bit of background noise at times. Oh boy, that guy looks unpleasant. Hi there. Ah yes, the rotting soldiers. These guys are... Yeah, come on, stop throwing that at the... Really like to kill this guy at some point. Yeesh. Don't want to pull in any ads here, so let's just run through. Toss one of those. These guys are higher level than some of the other ones. I don't want to pass up on items. It's gonna take like 20 minutes to kill this guy. Holy cow. I don't know if he's just making more of these guys. Seems like their numbers have been thinning, but these, those glowy ones might be ones that he actually makes more of. I can't tell. Yeah, this isn't really particularly tough. Okay, he is making more of those, so we'll just focus fire on this dude. Constitution is exhausted! So that means no more health regen. We'll have to rely on potions and stuff. Man, this is taking forever. Like, really, just kind of forever. This is better, but then I run into that problem. I don't know, man. I like to kite the zombies away from the boss, and then get in on some boss action here. He seems to be making these at a steady rate, though. There's not like a cap where he's like, oh, I make 6 guys, and then that's it. Like, he's just making more of them over and over again, so you kind of do have to whittle these down, or it gets unmanageable. But there's just too many at this point. I don't have enough health. Let's just see what we can do. Ow, come on now. Come on now. Boy, I wish I had some grenades or like a ranged thing. Actually, I haven't leveled up in a while. This is kind of dumb, isn't it? Let's run out of here. Take leave of these folks and pop in here. Not here. Here. And upgrade some stuff. We have 9 points. I haven't been paying attention to what I've been doing. Let's see here. I want something that has some area of effect. They'll stop enemies in their tracks. That's not bad. Explosive strike. Potency fire strike with a chance to inflict increased fire damage. Also explodes, causing damage to nearby enemies. That sounds pretty great. Requires 9 additional points in demolition list, though. So we got a ways to go before we can get that. This nearby allies have a living flame that augments attacks. Well, Not playing online, so that's not super useful. This just increases the reduction of the target's defense. Okay, so we do have a ways to go, it looks like. Oh, here we go. Blackwater cocktails. Improvised firebombs. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That is exactly what I'm looking for. What do I need? 4 points? And throw a couple in there like so. Yeah. Sure, that looks good. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe we'll do a little better. Well, I guess it would help if I actually assigned the skill, wouldn't it? Blackwater cocktail. There we go. Actually, you know what? I want that over here. And we can stick the flashbang over there. That looks good to me. There we go. That's much better. Come on, mouse. Alright, boss is done. We have Frozen Heart. It's an, used in rings. It's another partial component, which again, I don't know what that actually means. Same with this. Cold damage. And I'm just going to pick all these things up and we'll take a look at them in the inventory.
We can't carry anymore.
No, I guess not, huh? This is a substantial improvement. That's not so much. Let's see, there's this thing for the offhand, which we need more spirit to use. We only need 1 more spirit. We can probably do that at some point soon. For our gun. And I guess that's kind of about it. Except for this, which is caster armor, which is way better than what we got on. A lot more bonuses there. So let us... Come on. Just dump that. And stick that on. And we'll port back to Devil's Crossing, sell this junk, and continue. I don't know how you get your constitution back. Is that like a thing that comes back once you're in town?
See what's left of my wares.
I would sort of assume so. Okay. I guess this seems okay. I don't really know which one's better, but whatever. No. No. Oh, look at that. It needs more physique, but that's actually... Oh, well. Wasn't comparing it to the right thing. It is one-handed, which is cool. Yeah, this all looks fine. That's a little bit more damage, but no fire damage. And it needs more cunning than we currently have. I'll dump it for now. Why bother? Oh, we can use these now. I guess we got more physique at some point. So, my mouse will cooperate. There we go. So this is going to be two-handed, and it does a whole lot more damage. But it requires a whole lot more cunning as well. So we'll get rid of that for now. I don't know what these things are going to end up being good for, but... just throw them up here. Those don't stack, unfortunately. Oh, we killed the thing, so I guess we can turn this quest in.
Dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
I have killed the reanimator, Herbert West.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing.
Thanks, dude.
We need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When
Yeah,
he's done
I remember
assisting
that
them,
too.
Speak with me in my office inside the prison.
Alright, so we get reputation and I guess iron is money in this, the iron bits. Yeah, I'll speak to him. Sounds great. And no, I don't really have any questions, but let's see what questions. Word for those possessed by the ethereals, they call you taken. It can be difficult to distinguish from normal humans, but you, or whatever possessed you, stumbled through the rift gate here and became trapped by Kasparov's wards. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
I need some time to plan our strategy.
Oh,
In the
right.
meantime,
I'll speak to them. Yeah, you got it. Talk to the gate, dude. I don't think I actually got to go in here in my last game. I don't know that I ever wandered inside. Yay, we have a town. It's not much of a town, but, cool. Pretty good. Let's see, so we're looking for... Who's this? Quartermaster?
What do you want?
Okay. Sybil Hart? Edwin? Must be the taken. The rumors been spreading about. Now I ain't gonna judge as I heard. You've done right by us with that undead mess up in Lower Crossing. The name's Edwin, and I do the cooking around here. Ain't gonna pretend what I make is good or even edible, but it fills up the gut and keeps us going. Well, that makes it edible then, I guess. Can't do much without some proper equipment and supplies. If you ever want a bowl of the Edwin Special, you just let me know. Alright. And my constitution does appear to have returned. Smuggler? Allows you to store items you wish to save for later in your private stash, as well as access to the transfer stash. Okay, I guess we could just throw the scrap in there for now. I guess. Place in transfer area to have the smuggler make them available to all your characters. Okay, very cool. I like that. And I don't really know what the heck to do with any of those, but they're not taking up a lot of space, so that's fine for the time being. Say hi to these folks. You're talking to me right now. Don't tell Miss Constance I'm not supposed to. Secret safe with me. Little kids. Cute. Alex, Mrs. Constance says I'm not supposed to talk to you. Why is that? Because you have evil in your tummy. Damn right. You look mean. I'm the meanest. What? But why? To keep you safe from monsters. Oh, okay then. I don't like the monsters. Me neither. Did you know Mrs. Constance? She's not my real mom. She says we're a family now, but I miss my real family. I think she's weird. Do you know where my mom and papa are? Sorry, I don't. Where'd you last see them? At our house where we live, in Burwich Village, which is a lot nicer than this place. Last time I saw my papa, he had to leave late at night to go be a soldier. Then Mama, she locked us in our room and said we had to keep quiet. There were scary noises outside and yelling. We heard Mama scream, and then it got really quiet, and we were scared. I fell asleep, though, and then in the morning the door was still locked, and I couldn't hear nothing outside. But then Mr. Bourbon came and he kicked the door open. I thought he was a robber at first, but he turned out to be nice. Made us cover our eyes and said we were going on a trip to a special place. This place doesn't seem very special, though. We've been here forever now, and I want to go home. I want to see Mama and Papa again. If you see them, can you tell them to come get us? Yeah, that's not going to end well. You're the one that was possessed. Stay away from me and the children, or I'll scream, and Captain John will come deal with you as he should have from the start. Just wanted to talk. Please just leave me alone. Stay away from the children, as you say. Sadina. She's got a quest, so I'll leave that for a minute. Just kind of want to explore all the extraneous stuff here. Rose, the Watchman, crudely scrawled note. What's that all about? Now, I ain't a decent man, and I sure ain't good at writing, but word needs to get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I ever been in. Seen double my share. Men don't stay here long, neither. And some of the lads they haul in, they ain't criminals. I'd know. But when I see a man, I can tell by his eyes that he done wrong. These boys, I see fear. I've seen this warden a couple of times. Big man in black armor. If he ain't no better, you'd think he was on the wrong side of the bars. Every day, he and his lackeys take prisoner out to this hut in the yard by the dozen. They never come out. Later a wagon rolls in by the hut, always leaves full. Don't let us out ourselves no more, but I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in the row. In my row. The others taken in yesterday's batch. Ain't asking for pity. I know my ends in that hut. Perhaps this note will be my one good deed in my pathetic life. Wow. Oh, it looks like we leveled. Alright, I'll take it. How about another batch of cunning? And I guess we have 3 more points here, so I don't know about this flashbang. I guess it's alright. What's this? The stun stuff. You know, I like the explosives and the fire strikes, so we'll just keep going with that. For right now, give a little edge. We'll figure out the rest later.
See what's left of my wares.
Faction quartermasters allow you to purchase faction-related items and enhancements if your reputation meets their requirements. Okay, good deal. We're tolerated. We need another 1,000 points to go. No faction discount, but we can buy Slith Blood Tincture. Soulbound even uses traditional Diablo language. I don't know what the deal is with that. Stoneheart oil? Strengthens the shield and lightens its load. Alright.
Put it to good use.
So, where's the guy I'm looking for? I was trying to find this Faldus dude that we saw, but I don't know what happened to him. I'm not seeing him around. Unless I'm missing something. Doesn't look like it. Can I look around on the map? Oh, there he is. He's down at the lower level. Alright, well, let's talk to this guy. Get a quest.
Greetings, child.
Oh.
I am pleased to see that the taint of possession has left you. Should you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Had no idea you were a woman. Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Now, I thought Kasparov was the one that set the trap. Isn't that what Bourbon said? Why haven't you dealt with the reanimator then?
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
Alrighty. Spiritual guidance.
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Alright. Can I use the keyboard for this? It'd really be nice if I could. Nope. That's a shame. I'm afraid of double clicking with this stupid mouse. Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed? We already talked about that. Thank you, I'd appreciate that. Quest complete, the spirit guide. Quest complete. I didn't realize I had a quest for that, but okay. Cool. Sure. Great. Alright, now Faldus is down here somewhere. Here he is. No? Yes? That's a bounty table. It's not Faldus. There he is. It's up here. Ah. Missed him. You really came through for me. The rift took me back to Devil's Crossing, just as you promised. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I found out there. It's not much, but maybe you can make some use of it. What we get? We got iron, we got some reputation, and we got some scrap. Great.
Got
I'm
some
gonna
weird stashed.
dump the scrap here with this dude.
I'll keep an eye on this.
I didn't realize that stacked, so maybe at some point we'll just haul that around with us, but anything else to say? Never going out there again. What about supplies? Not much left to scavenge nearby anyhow, perhaps. Besides, I'd be dead right now if you hadn't come for me. You said you came from Burwich. Yes, you had a home in Mud Row before the town fell to the ethereals. It was terrible, fire and the dead everywhere around us. I watched my neighbors get torn to pieces by those things. If it wasn't for Captain Bourbon, he saved you. Found us hiding at the boarding house, personally rounded up the remaining survivors, and led us here through the wilderness. Even with his help, not all of us made it through the swamps. Oh, I actually have like some sort of exit choices there, which I'm guessing are just tone. They probably don't actually like do anything, but sounds like it was a difficult journey. Okay, let's talk to Sybil Hart. Sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Whitemire, get to keep an eye out for my brother. Who is he? His name is Milton Hart. He was a soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled to Burwich, he volunteered to cover our escape. Soldier in the Imperial Army, so I guess there was an empire? Always had a penchant for heroics, but it has been weeks and we have not heard from him. I dread to think that he may have become one of the dead. I always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. Now I fear it may be preserving him in undeath. Wish nothing but for my brother to be allowed to rest in peace. Will you do this for me? We last saw each other at the Sodden Hollow in Whitemire, so I'm afraid he's still out there. Okay, I'll do what must be done. So, she's not too hopeful. And I guess we get to kill him and return the amulet, or get the amulet. Some goodies of some sort. Alright, let's check this bounty table. People at Devil's Crossing do not yet trust you with their innermost needs. A respected reputation is required to access the bounty table. Alright. Sounds fair enough. I guess we can get back out there. We got Kasparov and Barnabas. We can talk to... Oh, also this guy. Here you've been cleaning up out there in Lower Crossing. If you're going to keep fighting those bastards, you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something you'll likely never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? See, they killed my Annabelle back when the village was first overrun. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back. If it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. Got nothing left but revenge, so I pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Slaughter some dead worth telling about, like the soldiers, and I'll give you some more from my stash. I'll put them down. Alright, so we got some extra iron. Alright, so we kind of have a stash of money here. Don't know that we can really do much with it yet, but... gotta go through here.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you are absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop? Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We had never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There's something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it. You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two. Nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs, probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Like these?
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into the device here and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Very good. I'm sure a little more ether
Cool.
in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more. But you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
Think we're done here?
We've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Darlet. I sent her out to the Burwich
Okay, I remember this
to
too.
benchmarks for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
Well, yeah, you sent her into like certain death, dude. What do you expect?
I have to say, I do feel a little responsible for her now that
Yeah,
she's
you
my
think?
apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
I will keep an eye out.
Have you happened to find my apprentice? I'm sure she's probably...
Yeah, I'll keep looking. Alright. So I need to adjust my audio level slightly here. Crank up dialogue just a little bit. I tend to like ambient volume to be higher than anything else for some reason, because most games make it sort of quiet, but I like the atmosphere. Okay, now we'll quickly run over to Barnabas.
Send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being devoured in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing. Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about ever taking a bath again.
Okay, how much scrap do we need? Doesn't actually say. Well, we have scrap, so let's go grab the scrap and see if that does it. It may.
Got something you need stashed.
Come on, sticking mouse.
Keep an eye on this.
Okay, I need one more. We need 5 and we got 4, so not too shabby. Help Kasparov with his research. I don't even know what that is exactly. Oh, and it actually does say Barnabas right there, 4-5. And we need to find his apprentice. Okay, well, that looks fine. Let's rock and roll. What was there? I don't recall. Alright, back we go. There appears to be one loading screen. Sort of hoping for a little more variety there, but so far it seems to be the occultist over and over and over again. Largely this game is running fine, although I've noticed some like weird little hitches here and there for no apparent reason. Not really sure what that's about. Tarnished hand blunderbuss. Extra damage, but we're missing some of those other nice deals there. Let's see. Journeyman's pack. Food. Restored hat. Alright, give me one quick second. My dog needs to come in.
My inventory is full.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
can't carry anymore.
Come see what's left of my wares. See anything you like? See you around.
Did you get the scrap? Perfect. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First glass is on me. Well, the good news is, I got the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like a sewer. I mean, about a tenfold worse. I haven't smelled something this rotten since I cleared out a den of slith ages ago. They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us. I bet good iron there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. I'm too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it.
Just realized I had my mic off this entire time. There's nobody in chat today. Alright, normally when I do my Let's Plays, I don't like to skip around too much, but I just realized I had my my mic off for the last while, and I also just had a sneezing fit, so this is going real well. Anyway, still remembering all this stuff, we're just going to kind of move on.
The shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison, which should lead you to the cave. Find the Slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own. You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
Alrighty, gotta go kill that thing. Yeah, I remember all this. So I'm kind of trying to just burn through this stuff a bit more quickly so I can get to some things that I haven't seen yet. I guess that'll be fine. We'll be just kind of skipping a lot since I had my mic off for quite a while there. There's nobody in chat today, which is unusual, but I'm playing at an unusual time for me. Much earlier than normal, and there's a ton of people playing Grim Dawn right now. There's a ton of people playing Grim Dawn right now, since it is freshly released. I've had a few people drop in, but it's definitely been quiet. Pepperbox gun. Wonder what that is. Let's take a look at this pepperbox gun. No extra offensive ability. Nothing's been good enough to give up that other one yet, so... And really I'm using the sword more at this point anyway, because it does more damage. If I had some really great shield that I was just dying to use, I'd be more likely to go one-handed and all, but... Yeah, sure, I'll take some food, why not? Okay, just, that was like a prison for somebody. Gavilin's crossbow. Okay, let's take a look at that. Extra damage per second, piercing. 100% chance when hit by melee attacks. Wait, what? Granted skills, stun. 100% chance when hit by melee attacks. Enemies get stunned when they hit me with melee attacks? And interrupt your foe? I don't know, let's try it out. I don't know. Can't really tell if anybody's getting stunned or not, or what the deal is, but... My plan was originally to go ranged, so, you know. This seems fine. Journeyman's Pack. Iron bits, polished emerald food ration. Level 9. Okie dokie. Any spirit? I don't know what I'm even doing as far as all that goes at this point. 6 points available. I guess I had failed to spend some last time. Let's unlock the next tier here and see where we can go. Increases the potency of Fire Strike with a chance to inflict increased fire damage. With ranged attacks, it also explodes, causing damage to nearby enemies. That sounds great, since we are doing ranged. Like, that seems pretty good. Increases the radius as you go up, and the main hand damage. And the chance of extra physical damage and burn damage. Okay, sure, great. Cool. Can't get up there. Can I throw things over there? Totally can. Hey guys! Come on. Why don't you come hang out over here? What do you think? What do you say? Yeah, maybe not. Whatever. That almost feels like it's doing more damage than this thing. What is this? Alright, so we got 3.6 meters for 13 to 21 fire damage. And this gives us what? 8 to 12 main hand damage with an extra chance. Or no, sorry, yeah, 6 to 10. With a 33% chance of 62 physical damage and 72 burn damage over 2 seconds. Like, that's a ton of damage compared to this thing. Yeah. Jeez. It's got 54. So, I don't know. But my main hand regular ability here uses a lot less energy. Not that energy has really been a substantial worry at this point. Oops. Come on now. Oh, this mouse is driving me insane. At some point I probably need to stop picking up white items. Dude, what the heck? For some reason that wasn't hitting him. Okay. Wall. I remember this feeling like a little bit of a slog. This area started to bore me the first time I played, and it's kind of starting to bore me now. It's just like, hey, look, this really large swamp with a whole bunch of the same crap in it.
I can't carry anymore.
All right, back to town we go. Yeah, supposedly the single player experience is supposed to be stronger here than in, say, Diablo 3, which is much more obviously geared toward a multiplayer experience.
Give you a good price.
I don't know
Left.
how true that ultimately ends up being. That's a lot more armor. Eh, who cares? It's just armor. Yeah. I still need more physique for this, which I might get in another level. So,
See you around.
guess we can hang on to that for now. But yeah, like, supposedly the single player experience here is overall stronger. I don't especially know why people have said that's the case. I don't know what arguments they use in favor of that position. Whoops, solo. And I probably won't know that for a while yet until I get a little, deeper into things. But right now I'm suffering a little bit of fatigue. I want to see something other than this swamp. This is kind of dragging on me a little bit. And I'd like to be challenged more, I want to fear for my life more than I am so far. So far it's just like, yeah, alright, I'm kind of just going through the motions, but there is no challenge yet. And we're still within the first couple hours of the game. I've only been playing for less than 2 hours this session, and we didn't even play quite for a full hour in the first session, so, we don't expect a ton of challenge yet, but I am hoping it starts to ramp up significantly soon, because games that are too easy bore the crap out of me. I have gotten real used to more difficult games in the last few years, since Dark Souls. It's kind of a turning point for me where it's like, you know what, I really like having more challenge in the game. There's some things I don't mind relaxing with, you know, having a little bit more of a relaxed experience. But in general, I like that more to be sort of the style of the gameplay rather than the actual difficulty of the gameplay. Like, I've been playing Renowned Explorers International Society, which is a much more relaxed style of game. The gameplay itself is more kind of beneficial if you're just looking to chillax for a while or whatever. But the game itself is not easy. I set it up to like a harder difficulty, and I've had to think and worry and, you know, pay a little more attention to what I'm doing. The Riftgate is releasing ethereals! There we go, okay. Now we're seeing some stuff here. This is good. Just run in here. Toss some of these. Do I have to actually do something to that rift gate to close it? Possibly. Man, I sure wish that... what? I'm not seeing anything I can do there. Oh boy. Is there anything I can do here? I'm not getting a prompt to like click on anything, or maybe you just have to kill all the guys that come out of it. Whole bunch of tarnished blades here. Whole lot of crap, honestly. This thing is still hanging out. No indication that I can do anything to it. Wonder if that's like a random spawn or what. I don't know. I don't know. But that was kind of cool, sort of like an elite pack. Just like, here's some harder enemies that'll take you a little more time to deal with. Oh, hey, look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, frozen. Alright, stuff. Ah, boy. This thing's still up, but it's no longer spitting out enemies, so I guess it is just sort of an enemy portal. And once you're done, you're good. Yeah, still need a few more of those. Hopefully we'll get here soon. Time to go back.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yeah, all your junk here. Silver band. Oh, we're actually already wearing rings? I didn't even know. All the same ones. Pretty funny. Alright. Fine, that's
See you around.
good enough, I guess. Okay, we're back to Whitemire. Hopefully find the dude that we're looking for. Finish off another quest. Because I got a bunch of quests on the side there. I want to narrow this down at some point. Sodden Hollow. Is that where we're supposed to... I don't know. Let's see, does it say, find Milton Hart and collect his amulet? It doesn't actually say where. She had said Whitemire, but... Hello, a rare offhand, Carver's Conjuring Bone. Plus 12% to all damage, increases energy reduction by 36%. That sounds pretty good, but we're using two-handed weapons currently, so... Hello. Well, did we finish? I don't know that we really finished off Whitemire here. Let's head back and see if there isn't something more to discover. Yeah, hello, lots of guys. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a nice big pack of enemies here. Hello. Oops. Alright. A new quilted coat of prowess. I don't know, sort of seems okay. Let's see if it looks any cooler. We'll let that be the deciding factor. Whatever. Now, what I was trying to do here was... somehow this got unassigned, it seems. I don't know. Either that or I never had it assigned to that weapon. That set of... I think all this, when you switch weapons, I think it'll change like all of these things.